felt unhealthy in the last few years, but I've gotten my energy levels back to where they should be. Let me show you how I did it. Everyone struggled getting back into their routine over the last few years. I didn't realize that I had gained so much weight and so much unwanted fat because I was so stressed, but I wasn't too hard on myself for it. For someone that used to be unhealthy, it was scary to be going back there when I was so steady for the longest time, so I knew I had to change something. I'm finally back to my regular weight and in a much healthier place. I get questions about my diet, routine, task list, and day-to-day all the time, so this video will try and cover all of that. I get up usually around 4:30 a.m. without an alarm. My body clock is just wired that way, so if I want good sleep, I just need to make sure that I sleep around 9:30 p.m. I start my day with a liter of water and 1 or 2 cups of coffee. I don't really have a morning routine. After that, I just do what I feel like will get me ready for my day. It could be catching up on emails to start with a clean slate, or reading, or just mentally visualizing what I have to tackle. I really enjoy waking up early as well because there are no distraction. Everyone in the house is still sleeping. No one is messaging me on apps. I have no reasons to check on social media or do anything on my phone if I don't want to. So if I want to get ahead, I usually get on my laptop or desktop and start replying to really easy emails and cleaning up my inbox. Nothing too intense that would actually delay the start of my day. So I grew up taking supplements, so for me it's something that's already wired in my routine. Pharmaton Energy is my go-to supplement as it combines the power of the body and mind to help me win every day. I try not to do too much heavy work in the morning because I don't want to get distracted either from my schedule, so I think I'm all set now. I'm good to go. Let's head to the gym. That's it. Cool.
Hard work, man. Hard work. We had to get back to lifting, had to get back to good cardio, good conditioning. But I think the big thing for you was get back to some healthy eating, good options for for breakfast, for lunch. Then to get you back in your rhythm like you had in the past. I think that was going to be tough because you're used to meat pies and beers now. A journey of 1,000 steps begins with one. Just begin. That's it. Wake up, get to the gym, start there, and take it one day at a time.
Moral of the story, if you don't feel like doing it, just do it. You'll feel so much better after. So this is the office space. So today we are shooting some long form videos as well as some shorts. So it's going to be a long day of shooting. I'm doing 3, and then Martin and the team will be doing a couple more after. So I started the Fat Kid Inside back in 2010 as a written blog and have been working to grow the company ever since. Since then, we've celebrated numerous milestones along the way, such as establishing feature media and building a community of over 10 million people. Building a media company is no easy task, but it's a challenge I'm always ready for. So my day can consist of everything from shoots with lots of people involved to really quiet, boring admin, email, office days, and it's really about just balancing that work. Our shoot days get really intense, can be really long, so it's really important to stay focused all throughout because obviously, as you know, production is really expensive, data is really expensive, so making sure we have the right shots for the project and we follow the shot lists that we've worked on with our organic content teams or with our clients is really important. And on the day where we don't have shoots happening, it's all about kind of organizing the team and making sure the team is working coherently together and we're achieving the milestones that we have set out, both in terms of our own content with feature media, but also all the client work that we might be producing. We're pushing out close to, I think, 3 long forms a week, so that's 3 times 12, so that's 12 long form documentaries or YouTube videos. And then on top of that, we're doing daily shorts on our socials, which is quite a lot. And in the same time, we're then pushing out content for our clients throughout their own social media pages. So every month we could be looking at anywhere from 60 pieces of video content, which is quite a lot. So making sure that we're a well-oiled machine is super key. Home sweet home. After a busy day, there's nothing better than spending quality time with my loved ones, but I also love to cook, and for me it's just a way to bond with myself, but also with people. It's really just become a strong passion for me. I now actually enjoy hosting more than I do going out, so I just love having people over. When it comes to preparing meals for myself, I always prioritize nutrition. So now that you have an idea of how my day goes more or less, I'm gonna show you more or less what I eat. For lunch, I'll usually have any kind of protein simply cooked with seasoning like some salt and olive oil, paired with whatever vegetables I have or just even a couple of eggs. I don't necessarily calorie count as I used to before and have a good gauge of what I'm consuming more or less. I'm aiming for about 1,800 calories a day. For dinner, if I'm just cooking for myself, it'll be the same thing. Some good quality protein, some vegetables simply cooked and paired with some vegetables or maybe a little bit of green like adlai, for example. Working out is really important, but your food intake is even more so. Calories in and calories out is a pretty simple way of illustrating it, but once you start really looking at food as fuel and nutrition versus entertainment, it really does help simplify things. Remember, it's not about rigid diets, it's about making mindful choices and enjoying the process. Honestly, the easiest way to do this is to have like 6 recipes that you know by heart and that you just repeat every 3 days. It keeps your grocery list simple and makes sure you don't deviate by not having food when you need it. Once you remove the what should I eat today question from the equation and almost eat like a robot, it becomes really easy. If I'm cooking for friends or going out, I'm just not too strict on myself. I just make sure to counterbalance it the next day. I don't usually recommend snacking, but if you're like me and sometimes you do look for some snacks, then like things like this kangkong chips kind of helps, peanuts, banana chips, try to get unsweetened ones. There's lots of options when you're looking for like quick snacks, or even just a simple can of tuna is just kind of like the right protein, right amount of calories for a quick little snack. So just really important to always just be prepared with options, so that way when you're really, really hungry, you don't end up kind of looking for something really unhealthy because you have something healthy on hand that's ready to go. Now let's take a closer look at Pharmaton Energy Plus and what makes it so special. Here is Pharmaton Energy. It's packed with ginseng and 40 vitamins and minerals, everything you need basically. Ginseng is known for its adaptogenic properties, which help the body cope with stress and fatigue, something that I clearly need more of. They serve as agents that support the body's ability to accommodate varying physical and emotional stresses. Pharmaton Energy is more than just an energy booster, it supports both physical and mental well-being. As we all know, convenience is essential, especially for someone as busy as me or probably you. These tablets are perfect on the go. It's really become my secret weapon to stay focused during filming and maintain my energy levels. I take one every morning and it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Remember, Pharmaton Energy isn't a substitute for a healthy lifestyle, but it complements it perfectly. Life can get stressful at times. There was a point where I was juggling so much and my health took a back seat. But that all changed when I refocused on the essential and cut out the noise. Now I feel more energized and focused, allowing me to give my best in everything that I do. It's not just about being physically energized, it's about being mentally prepared to take on life's many, many challenges that we all go through on a daily basis. Okay, now time for bed. As the day comes to an end, it's time for me to really wind down and try to kind of just forget about the day that happened. Nighttime routines are crucial for rest and recovery and just to make you feel better for the next day. Reading is a great way to unwind and escape into different worlds, or even just playing with my kid or having a good conversation with someone helps as well. It helps me clear my mind and find inner peace after a really long and tiring day. A couple of hours before bed, I'll start sipping on some water. That way I make sure I don't wake up in the middle of the night to pee. Trust me, uninterrupted sleep makes a huge difference. To be one in body and mind, you need to take care of yourself holistically, so as a whole, and make sure you do things that are achievable and sustainable. Try and prioritize your well-being. It'll have positive effects on your whole life. It's a little bit of a pain at first to set up, but once it becomes routine, you'll thank yourself for it.